everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Wish I could do this video outside.
It's beautiful out.
It is like 70 degrees plus here in the Chicago area in late February of all things, but we have a bunch of wind chimes outside. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. As soon as I get through this video, I'm going right back outside because tomorrow we get back down to the high 20s, low 30s. Nothing like a 50-degree change in less than 24 hours. Gotta love it. So I thought when I would do this video, I've done a few more of these like a year or more ago. When you have a collection of records, I have about 3,200 of them. And I'm pretty much full on the shelves, as I always say. So in order to get new stuff, I have about 45 albums, LPs sitting on the ground. I need to get them on the shelves. We're entering, 2024. I'm going to probably purchase a good, 100 albums this year for sure. So yeah, I always need to make room, which means sadly you always have to purge. My rule is if I can make $15 or more, it's worth my time to put on eBay. If it's 15 around or less, I will bring a big stack to a record store and turn a big stack of records of stuff that I kind of sort of want into one or two albums that I really, really love. It's cool to get a grail. I'm going to do a video really soon of all the new stuff that I've purchased so far this year. But right now what I'm listening to is the Alkaline Trio, their latest album. I believe it's their 10th album. They started in the late 90s as like a pop punk band, really good band, and I got the bow tie vinyl, so you'll see that spinning right there. It looks pretty damn cool. So what I did is went from A to Z in my record collection. It was like, I like asking myself, in the next 5 years, do you see yourself pulling this out and playing it? Unfortunately, since I buy so much, I'm pretty much playing the stuff that I've already bought, and then if I'm listening to music, I'm upstairs. So it's not often that I'm sitting here actually pulling stuff from the collection. I'm not ready to get rid of the collection as a whole anytime soon, but it is nice, to purge here and there. These are records that I pulled and then listened to, and then they're going right back in the collection because I really like them. Archangel is like a kind of journey-ish, like the AOR rock and roll, really catchy stuff. I think this is their only album. It says 1983 on it, and it was just really good and really catchy, and it's not worth a lot, so it would be an album that I'd bring in for trade-in, and I just decided to keep it. I really like it. Jets to Brazil, of course, Blake from Jawbreaker. A lot of you punk rockers know Jawbreaker. At first I just wasn't into Jets to Brazil. I think I was comparing it too much to Jawbreaker. I love Jawbreaker, and I'm like, I don't know about Jets. But after spinning this a second time, I'm like, no, I'm not getting rid of this. We're keeping that in the collection. Jefferson Starship, the singer Mickey Thomas, I believe. Where's his name? Yeah. What a great voice. I mean, you talk about those high singers, the guy from Kansas, the guy from Boston, Journey, Steve Perry, all those high singers, really cool stuff, high-pitched singers. And I don't think he gets the credit for being one hell of a singer that he is. I think he's still like playing around and singing. The big song off of this was No Way Out, and I like it. I mean, it's still got a great slick on it, and yeah, I figured I'll keep that. I don't know why I was thinking of getting rid of that. Victory is kind of a not heard of a lot, German heavy metal band. And after playing it, I'm like, it's good. I'm going to keep this. I got it on like a big sale some warehouse was having. So I picked it up just because I figured it would be heavy metal by looking at the cover. And they actually have a first album that I think I want to get. So those are the albums that I originally pulled to purge. No, they're going right back into the collection. And I'm going to do a video on the ones that are worth a little more that I'm putting up on eBay. It'll just be kind of fun to see what the price says on the apps and then what I actually receive for the album. Because sometimes people think, oh, I saw this price, that's what they're not worth as much a lot of the times. You have to look for sold for and average it out. But anyway, these are bands that I pulled to listen to one more time to see if I'm going to get rid of or not. Just go through them. Punk band called Angst. I believe they may be from Wisconsin. I don't know why I'm associating this band with Wisconsin for some reason, because everything says California on it. But Angst, I'm going to listen to one more time before I decide to get rid of that. Angel City, I'm going to listen to them one more time before I get rid of that. Axe, I think I like that. Coney Hatch, that's a great artwork. I think these guys are from Canada. I forget. But yeah, I'm going to listen to this one more time before I decide to get rid of this. Dead or Alive, I thought this was just a record. I didn't realize this was a compilation of like all their big songs. So for sure, I'm going to keep this. 80% sure I'm going to keep that. Honeymoon Suite, I know I have the first two, if not three albums. I don't know if this is their third or fourth, but I love it. And I don't know if I need all of their albums, so I'm going to listen to this one again. Icon, you know, another easy listening heavy metal type stuff. You know, what you would call like hair metal. Then I have the crime. Let me listen to that one more time. The Babies, kind of like Honeymoon Suite. I have their first few albums, great stuff. I don't know. I have their CD Hits album. I don't know if I need every album that they did, so I'm going to listen to that one more time. And The Knack, same thing. You know, I have that classic first album. I don't know if I need to listen to everything that they've have, or own rather everything they have. So that's my pile of stuff that I need to listen to. Just one more time. This is my pile. Sadly, these guys are going bye-bye. They will no longer be part of Brian's Funhouse. What an honor it is to be part of Brian's Funhouse. And when you no longer have that honor bestowed you, I'm sorry, boys. But speaking about boys, Wild-Eyed Southern Boys from 38 Special, another great singer, great vocalist. Love the song Hold On Loosely. But is it a record that I'm going to pull out and play the whole album, side one, side two? Probably not anymore. So it's time for, this is a great copy, so it's time for somebody out there, somebody in the world to own that. Band from Philly, rock band called the A's. I just don't see myself pulling this one out. I do have one or two other their albums, so yeah, I don't need everything they're doing. Hell of a Band from Angel. I think every classic rock fan has a few Angel albums. I'm going to keep the one Angel album and going to trade this in. ABC, Beauty Stab, you know, the A's band, ABC. Shoot That Poison Arrow and all that stuff. That was from the Lexington of Love record, I believe. That one I'm going to keep. This one really didn't have any hits off of it, and I just 83. They're just not a band that I kind of want to. I don't need to own everything from. I'm getting rid of a lot of my singles, unless it's a band that I collect. This is Alcatraz, a band with Yngwie Malmsteen on it. Hiroshima Mon Amour. English language is killing me. I don't need a 12-inch of Alcatraz. It's not worth very much. I'm going to trade that in. What do we have? This is Arcada, I believe. No, who is this? Boy, I don't even know. Yeah, Arcadia. I think this was like the Duran Duran dudes or something. This is Election Day and other songs. Actually, I'm going to put this in a pile of things I need to listen to one more time. Asia, I think this, after they had like two albums with the, you know, the first one had a whole bunch of hits, Heat of the Moment and all that stuff, and then one after that. This is the one after that. Love the artwork. If I was keeping things just for artwork alone, yes, great stuff. But I just don't think I need this one as well, so that's going to go on the trade pile. Love Paul Rodgers. Finally saw Bad Company a few years ago. Great, one of my favorite vocalists. But his solo album, I just not really into. I don't want to say it's bland or anything, but just not. There really isn't anything that's kind of hooking me in. So somebody else can own that. It's a great copy. Tarzan Boy by Baltimora. You know, these 80s type cheesy songs. I don't need to own every single one of them. John Lennon, live in New York City. Of course, love John Lennon. Love the Beatles. This is the great show. Sometimes you gotta get rid of stuff that you kind of like just because you know I'm probably not going to listen to it very much. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta sweeten up the pile. You don't want to bring a bunch of crap to a record store. They're gonna kick you right back out. But if you bring in a gem with like a few of the other stuff, then I just say, hey, I just need a quote a trade-in price for all of it. I want all of it gone. So it helps to have a few albums like that, and you know, file under that same category. Even though Yoko's got one of the best voices in rock, gotta get rid of that. Greatest hits by Mr. Bo Diddley. Again, I like Bo Diddley. If I hear him on the radio, I'm not going to change that channel. But is it a record I'm going to pull out from the big collection and play ever again? Probably not. Same goes to the Carpenters. I like Carpenter. I like me some John Denver, Barry Manilow. I'll listen to Slayer too, but love the sweet stuff. But yeah, do I need a Top of the World on vinyl? No, I can just play the YouTube video of it when Karen and them were playing some show or something, you know. That's another thing. For a lot of people, you know, I have friends that have unloaded their whole record collections. They're like, I'll just stream everything. You know, I got room in the house for a little bit, so I don't want to stream it. I like owning physicals media. You know, I have VHS. I have for movies and, of course, albums, cassettes, CDs. So I like physical media still, but can't own everything. Rick Ocasek, of course, from the Cars. His solo stuff didn't really strike me as much as the Cars, so get rid of that. I have a few albums from The Alarm. And I have all these songs, I believe, on other albums, so I really don't need this one. Saw The Alarm with The Fix about 12 years ago or so. That was a great show. Phil Collins, hello, I must be going. I don't need this one. It has I Don't Care Anymore. No more. No more. No more. No more. But I don't need that one no more. The Dashboard Confessional. A lot of emo girls and pop punk girls love this band. This is one of their later ones, kind of, but yeah, it just didn't do much for me. Howard Jones, saw him live twice. Great show. No One Is to Blame is the great track off of this one. I have that on another vinyl, so I don't need that. Cool Mo D. Like I said, I love Public Enemy, a lot of other rap stuff. Just don't get into too much. I have a Run DMC album. I have an Ice-T album. Cool Mo D, I don't really need this one, so I will trade that in. Led Zeppelin, In Through the Outdoor. What? Getting rid of Zeppelin? I have a newer reissue of this. Sounds crystal clean. This one could use a cleaning in that, and it's not my favorite Zeppelin album. House of the Holy is my favorite Zeppelin album, and I don't really want to collect the paper bag thing, so yeah, I'll just bring that in. A lot of used album stores love to restock their Zeppelin. Madonna, Angel 12-inch, I don't know why. It's, Into the Groove, because I went to see that movie. Seeking Susan, or whatever she was in, and that song is from it. So yeah, it's not going to be an album that I'm going to pull out and play. Life is short. You need to select what music you really want to play. Not going to be Madonna. Partridge Family, Shopping Bag. This one, I have another Partridge Family album that I can play. I don't really need this one. John Sebastian, welcome back. I'm going to do a video of the top TV songs, like TV intros or songs that are known. Welcome Back, Kotter is one of my favorite TV shows. Welcome Back is just a great song. I found a sealed version of this album for $1, so I'm going to keep that one, and off goes this one. Yes, this is big. I have what is it? 90210, 90, I don't know. You know that Yes album and all the songs. I have the early Yes albums as well. I don't really need this one. Reach Out from Stryper. I have the album that the song Reach Out is from. I don't need the 12-inch of Reach Out from Stryper. Sorry, God. Styx, Paradise Theater. I found this copy is nice. I had to compare the two. I found a really pristine copy for like $3 when I was at a store, and I knew my copy was a little less than pristine, but I mean, it's great. So, but yeah. John Waite, saw him live not too long ago. He's a great singer. Ignition, his solo stuff really didn't do it too much for me. Wang Chung, again, great A's band. I have the album with Everybody Wang Chung tonight. I don't really need this one. I'm trying to think of the big song that was off of this one. Let's Go. Was that the big song off of this one? I don't know. Side 2. I don't even know side 1. I'm in a band, and we are at the stage we're almost through in the studio. So then we got to argue about track listings, then we got to argue about artwork, and then we got to argue about what's in the inner sleeve, a picture of the band or a special thank you list. Being in a band is fun. Oh, this has Everyone Have Fun Tonight. But I have those, I have the other album with the other songs. That Dance Hall Days Love, that one. I don't really need the Wing Chun song. Robert Dolce, I've seen The Who a few times. I saw them at their last tour in 1989. I've seen them twice after that. Love his singing. Again, his solo stuff, just not as good. There's been a lot of great singers who have solo stuff that's just not great. So, the egos of the singers, I could do it alone. Sometimes you need the band. You need that whole group arguing about stuff to bring out the best. Well, let me know in the comments below some of the records that you may purge this year, because Lord knows we can't have everything we want. What did the Rolling Stones say? You can't have everything you want, but you get what you need. Something like that. If I paraphrased it exactly, I would get sued, and the video couldn't be monetized anyway. Thanks for watching.